Why are you so tense? God damn it!
Because I don't know what I'm doing!
Calm down.
Alright, it's Philly Kuts. I'm back, and let's get started with the games. Thank you, Rob. Alright, the first game we got today in the Philly Kuts collection is 3D Dot Game Heroes. And this was the same crew, Atlas Games, that brought you Demon Souls and Dark Souls. Two games that are so fucking hard to play that I can't even get into them because I don't have the time, man. I got a life. I hope you have one too, but, you know, if you want to grind it out, you know, have to start all over again when you get killed and go into the netherworld, whatever. This game was touted as a nostalgic look back at the Zelda series. I don't know. Some people said it was just like a New Age Zelda ripoff. I don't know. I played it for a little while. Probably just a few hours. Maybe I'll go back and visit it. But 3D Dot Game Heroes. And that was a PS3 exclusive. And that was why I predominantly got a PS3. It was for exclusive games. Now, the next game for my PS3 collect Batman Arkham Asylum. And I got pretty far into this game, and I didn't beat it, though. Hate to admit it. But this was the 3D version. This was the later Game of the Year edition. I believe you could play as Joker and stuff in this. And it was pretty cool. It came in, not in stereoscopic 3D. I forget the term. But the 3D was pretty bad. It was pretty blurry. And it came with 2 pairs of 3D glasses. And, yeah, like this. And, you know, I mean, it worked, but it was pretty blurry. But great game. I'm sure you know all about it. I don't have to tell you about it. Alright. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Next game, one of the main reasons why I got a PS3. God of War 3, third in the trilogy. Do I even need to go into this game? I mean, this game was just unbelievable. Unbelievable graphics, unbelievable voice acting, unbelievable soundtrack, unbelievable sound. I mean, everything about this was just unbelievable. And if you played the game, you'll understand why. Probably my favorite moment of the game was when you fought Kronos, because he was just so big, man. And I love taking him down, man. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Alright. What's my next game here? Alright, Infamous. It was an okay game. I kind of liked it for a little while. You know, it was a sandbox game. You could kind of choose between good and evil. I think if you were evil, your energy, light casting shit, shooting Jedi warrior from your hands was red, and if you were good, it was like a cool blue. But didn't have enough variety to really keep me interested, and I just did away with it pretty quick. So, alright, next game in the Kuts collection, Killzone 2. It was okay, but I think I was so used to playing, you know, Call of Duty games that when I played this game, it felt like I was in sludge, dude. Seriously. Like, I just felt like I was in quicksand in this thing, or stuck in mud. I just felt like I couldn't move. Everything was so slow. And because of that, I really didn't enjoy this game, and that's probably the main reason why I didn't get Killzone 3. So, I don't know. You let me know. Next game, LA Noire. Now, this game, I bought into the hype originally. I believed in this game. I really thought that this game was going to be, you know, insane. I understood going into it wasn't going to be like the Grand Theft Auto series. I knew that you couldn't just rampage in it like the Grand Theft Auto series. But when I played this game, it just ended up being, like, boring. Very, very boring. Like, you would have to search around for clues and do investigations, question people, and it turned out to be very, very boring. And I couldn't get past it. I was pissed at this game. I couldn't understand why every game reviewer on the planet, from IGN to 1UP, said that this game was like unbelievable. It was so great. I thought it was incomplete. I thought that the world that this resided in was incomplete. I hated it, man. I really did. I hated this game, and I could not finish it. And I just think that this was really like a game where the game companies were really sucking the, media conglomerates, what, and it was a little, tit for tat, if you know what I'm saying. So, I don't know. You let me know what you think about it. All right, Lair. This game was probably the most ambitious use of the six-axis. God, man, I can't talk. This game was probably the most ambitious use of the six-axis controller ever in the PS3 library. Now, you really had to, you could, the way the original controls were intended for this game, you really had to use the six-axis control, and you had to be delicate about it. You had to have some touch. You had to have some finagle. You couldn't just torque it around all over, or else that dragon was going to go all over the place. Now, if you were like, had some finesse, and you were gentle with it, it ended up not being that bad of a game, and I played through it. I really liked it. I really liked the soundtrack. I really liked the voice acting. The color schematic throughout the game was a little bland. It was all kind of like grays, dark tans, and everything. But overall, I thought that this game was panned too harshly by the critics. Too harsh. I liked it. Lair. Little Big Pliggity. Now, I can't think of another game that was so awe-inspiring as this game. I've never seen any game quite like it in terms of just the imagination that was involved with like the level design and look. And this game was just completely creative. You could create your own levels, and there was quite a community involvement in this. So it was kind of like the game that keeps on giving. And I really liked Little Big Planet. I really did. I liked it. Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm not going to lie. I fuck up who is Solid Snake, who is Old Snake. I don't know. Big Boss, whoever. I don't know the series very well. But I played this game. I got about halfway through it. And unfortunately, I kind of didn't finish it. I lost interest. So, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. But from what I played, it was excellent. Excellent game. And they need to keep this as a PS3 exclusive. Now, I think with the new Metal Gear HD collection, that it is on both consoles, so that may be a little scary for PS3 owners. I don't know. MLB 10 The Show, one of the few sport games that I have on this console. Actually, it may be the only one now that I come to think about it. Amazing game. It really captures baseball. Just the whole feel, the look, the sounds of the ballpark. I really enjoyed this game. I got totally into it. I understand that the newer versions of this game has 3D support, but I haven't had a chance to play it, but I'm really interested to see what that's like. Alright, MotorStorm Apocalypse. This came with my 3D display. I haven't played it yet, so I can't tell you anything about it other than it's in 3D. Alright, Ratchet and Clank, The Future. Great game. I felt like I was controlling a Pixar cartoon. I know you've heard that line before, but it's true. I felt like I was controlling a cartoon, like a digitally animated cartoon. And it was great. It was great. A little over the top, but I liked it. This is the game that started it all for Philly Kuts on YouTube. Red Dead Redemption. I got a hold of this pretty early, right at launch day at midnight. Did my unboxing. Got a lot of interest in my channel through this. As a matter of fact, my Red Dead Redemption videos still generate the most hits for me. I kind of am depressed about that in a way, because I almost feel like when the hell am I ever going to live beyond the shadow of this game? I almost feel like I'm never going to get past this game on my YouTube account. It's like whenever I look at my top 10 YouTube videos in terms of view count, it's like 7 out of 10 are still my Red Dead Redemption videos. Oh, God, it freaking drives me nuts. Oh, this game is the bane of my existence, but it was one of my favorite games ever. Really a rock-solid Rockstar game. Unlike L.A. Noire, which you dropped the ball on that one. I don't care. I don't care what everyone else says about it. All right. Just bought this. Can't really say too much about it. I got it for $20. Basically, there's a lot of destruction in the game. You can blow stuff up. Stuff goes crazy. That's all I know about it. Warhammer, Space Marine. This goes all the way back like 20-something years. I don't know too much about it. A lot of people are making comparisons to it, to Gears of War. I don't know why. From what I understand, it doesn't even have a cover system, but there's a lot of gore, there's a lot of guts, a lot of shooting. Resident Evil 5, another game in my collection. I haven't played it yet. Actually, Choi let me borrow this. If I can backtrack and say Resident Evil 4, unbelievable game. One of the best survival horror games I've ever played in my life. This, haven't got to it yet. Resistance, Fall of Man, launch title for the PS3. Now, I didn't get it. I didn't get this back at launch because I didn't get my PS3 until 2010. Played through it, loved the series, I'm a fan. Again, Resistance 2, got it. I got it used. I was on a budget. But again, great game. I loved it. They keep amping it up. Awesome. Resistance 3, just got it. Just did an unboxing of it. Played through about the first hour in 3D. I'm liking it so far. However, the 3D does seem a bit blurry. Not as good as Uncharted 3, which I played through in 3D. But nonetheless, I think I'm going to enjoy this game. Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Now, this is the last edition, hopefully, that they were going to release for this version of Street Fighter. You got a couple new characters. Well, not new, but new for this game. Let me see. Up to 35 fighters. And you got these two guys here. I forget their name. I'm not a big Street Fighter guy. I'm more into Tekken. But anyway, I think it's Yang and Yang or some shit. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Tekken 6. Tekken 6. Probably my favorite fighting game because I get jiggy with it with my brother. Yeah, I'm kicking out all the 90s terms. I do. We dance on this. We dance and we go crazy and we have a lot of fun. And we use our fight pads that we both got. I got it for him for his birthday. This and the fight pad. So we do it up. I love Tekken 6. Great game. Now, last but not least, but my favorite games for the PS3 system have to be the Uncharted series. Beginning with Uncharted 1, which was just amazing and had so many twists. It actually was a game that originally incorporated some six-axis movement with throwing grenades and actually balancing yourself when you would walk across a log and stuff. It was cute. It had some cute twists and turns in it. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but amazing graphics. Great game. They stepped it up in Uncharted 2. A lot of people say that this is their favorite in the series. I might beg to differ. I kind of like the third one even better. But this game was really the reason why I bought the PS3. Because I heard so many good things about this game. So many good things. I was like, I gotta get a PS3. I mean, I have to. I have to. If there was a single game that I can attribute my purchase of the PS3 to, it's this. It's this. And I'm sorry if I sound like a freaking salesman, but it's true. It's the truth. And I can still feel the excitement. All right. And, bar none, probably my favorite PS3 game ever, and one of my favorite games ever of all time, Uncharted 3. Uncharted 3. It was the first game I played through on my new 3D display in 3D. And the immersion factor just totally brought me in. Totally brought me in. The character development brought me in. The further relationships established between the characters brought me in particular between Sully and Drake. I mean, you really got a background on these guys. They go way, way back. And you can understand why they're so tight, why they're so together. And you just root for them all throughout this campaign. All throughout the campaign. I mean, the soundtrack was just amazing. Soundtrack was phenomenal. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more in this game. The scenes, it was like you were in a blockbuster movie. I felt like I was Harrison Ford in this movie. I felt like I was Bruce Willis in this movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme in this movie. Freaking Dolph Lundgren in this movie. Sylvester Stallone in this movie. I was an action hero in this movie. I was an action hero, man. And I'm a geek. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I don't even think have I kissed a girl? I don't think I have. Don't pity me, man. Don't pity me. Get it. If you need a reason to get a PS3, this is it. This is it. For me, I can't even find it. For me, it was this. For you now, it's this. And that's it. And that's the Philly Kuts PS3 collection. Good night, guys. I'll probably never do another one of these videos again. But good night. Adios.